Owami is one of the very successful YouTuber, a YouTuber of note, and you cannot afford not to recognize Owami as one of the girls that has mastered YouTube. Owami has got a very interesting strategy that she doesn't post every now and then. She will post probably 3 videos a day. But Owami's revenue is expected to be just around 50k a month. Well, I'm going to tell you how and why the estimation of that amount it came from. But don't forget, Owami is also a big brand. Owami herself, there are interviews that Owami she has done. Like, guys, there's a lot to unpack when it comes to mastering YouTube as a business, and we're talking about the likes of Owami. Are you interested to know more about that? Then please stick around. To those that will stick around, guys, if you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below, good people, it is free of charge. Now, when it comes to the Queen Ninja, well, there will be a lot of controversy surrounding the Queen Ninja. We all know that. Maybe we need to talk about that later on. But for now, let's focus on something that we gathered here for. What we are here for, we are looking at YouTubers that have mastered YouTube as a business. Well, a lot of you think a business has to pay you millions. Well, I run the business, health shop, and other businesses that will not give me that amount of money. But I was running a business. It doesn't mean that just because it's called business, then it has to instantly make you a millionaire. No, it doesn't work that way. So there are people that deserves to be recognized as people that have mastered YouTube. And when they speak, you need to listen. Regardless whether you love them or you hate them, but there are things that you need to listen to when they speak. Owami, first of all, when she came to YouTube space, she decided to build the YouTube around herself. She's the YouTube brand around herself. She is the actual brand. There are quite a number of things that are to be noted when it comes to building a brand like that. But I'm going to talk about those things, the negative side of that, when I deal with Seems Right as a brand now. Because I'm coming to Seems Right as well. Owami then decided to build that brand, and she became this big brand. If you look at the interviews that Owami has done, she has been into SABC 2, the show called After the Vows. And not long ago, she was on SABC, if not 3, I'm not sure, 1 or 2 or 3, between the 3. She was speaking about content creation and how young people need to get into that space. The reason she was chosen, they wouldn't have chosen me with just 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 something. No, they want something that when they speak, they've got value. So she was chosen on the basis that she has mastered the game. So that verified the fact she has mastered the game. But there's also something that we need to look into when we talk about Owami as well. Is the fact that not long ago, Owami has been associated with, there was this thing about clothing and, you know what I'm saying, toys and all the stuff that she was advertising. It tells you about the type of Owami she is, because she's a brand. Not long ago as well, there was this thing that she was doing. I think it involves Mpumalanga tourism, something like that. For her to have gotten to that level, she must have conquered YouTube, and you must have a very juicy audience or a lot of audience, because brands cannot just work with anybody. They also check certain things. They check the reaction of people. You know what I'm saying? They go and find IT specialists to check if you have faked the numbers or not. They look at the comments and look at, are these people that are commenting real people or it's actually fake people? Once they've verified that, then they will look at the actual numbers of people that have subscribed to you as well, and look at the fact that, are these people real people or you faked that, because there's a lot of fake in this YouTube, in this internet space, where people fake the numbers. You know what I'm saying? You find that somebody releases a song. When you check out the numbers of people that are interested in listening to the song or have listened to the song, it says maybe 200,000, and the song is still new. And when you see the number 200,000, you are most likely to watch the song, because in you, look, subconsciously, it says that this person has delivered something interesting, and because of that, and a lot of people will then want to know what is it that other people are seeing. So brands will verify things like that. When they have done that, then they work with you. So that tells you that for the fact that Owami has so much endorsements under her name, it tells you that the woman has mastered that. But not only are we talking about Owami Entertainment, there's also a channel called @boldly_owami. You're looking at the numbers there. She's also have good numbers. On TikTok, she's also doing well. On Instagram, she's also doing well. I've checked her Instagram today. She's also been doing well on Instagram as well. It may not be as pleasing as she would have loved it to be, but to some of us who have, how many people do follow me on Instagram? Probably around 300 people. I don't know. It's around there. I don't have a lot of numbers. Well, in case you want to follow me, follow me on Instagram. My handle is @bongani_masugu5. You will find me there. Nevertheless, it's not about me, it's about Owami. The other interesting thing about Owami is that, guys, this woman has mastered YouTube. She's sitting on 205,000 subscribers. When you look at Owami and Ndivhu, I mean, you cannot talk about Ndivhu and not then ignore Owami, because the numbers there, I mean, quite frankly, the numbers, guys, are just the same. These ladies have mastered YouTube. They understand the business aspect of YouTube. Not long ago, it was Owami who came out and said, when you say things that are not pleasing about me and you are tarnishing my image, I'm going to fight you, because this is my brand. This is something that have liberated Owami financially so. But the interesting part about Owami is how she started YouTube. When she tells you what type of a phone she used to start YouTube, it all started from just a simple smartphone that she began this journey of YouTube. Today, it has afforded her to buy big phones, like serious smartphones. It has afforded her to buy big cars, the cars that she's owning now. It has afforded her to stay in a very beautiful place, because even though she doesn't necessarily show us everything about her place, but I believe she stays around Midrand, and I want to believe that she stays in one of the estates in Midrand. Because when I look at that, I think I've heard something like a hint of that. You know, when I was watching her videos, and I'm like, this lady, she stays around Midrand. Yeah, you know. So yes, flats in Midrand are not that expensive, but there are beautiful places in Midrand. Some of them are expensive, yes, but some of them are not expensive. So there are things that I want us to focus in when it comes to Owami. Is that it first started as just a smartphone journey that turns into something that made her the money that she had made. Right now, she is around 200,000 subscribers. Not around, she is actually above that. That tells you the type of brands she has worked with. But there's also something to note about that. And that is, because Owami has grown to that level, I can create a video about Owami and get a traffic, because the brand Owami is that famous. Because Owami has mastered YouTube, that she's got so much audience on YouTube, she is the actual brand. However, the negative or the downside of it is that being the actual brand, it comes with disadvantages. Take for instance, if this channel called SA Business Ideas and Jobs, and then there's me, the presenter in the channel called Bongani Masu. If I make mistakes, I can get punished outside this YouTube channel, and a new presenter can come in. But it's not the same with Owami. She can make a mistake somewhere else, and people know that this is Owami. Then a smaller incident will then affect the brand Owami, and that's the downside of it. But am I saying she's wrong? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying she might have deliberately decided to design the brand like that. But there's more to Owami that you need to learn. Ask yourself a question. Owami doesn't upload as many videos as others, but she has been estimated to get around 50k a month, and I believe it. I mean, guys, I believe it. Ask yourself a question. A channel like mine, which is, I've got another channel called Ndivhu Media. I upload approximately 6 to 10 videos a day, and yeah, I'm averaging around, I'm not going to tell you the actual amount. You'll calculate my amount. No. But with that channel, I'm getting a very comfortable salary there, and I've stabilized, and I'm very comfortable. Right now, I'm looking at competing with teachers and get the same salary as teachers, because teachers earns around 22,000. So I'm pushing towards that, to compete with teachers and get the same salary with teachers. 2 to 3 months I will be there. Owami doesn't upload 10 videos, but Owami uploads 3 videos or 2 videos a day. But look at the amount of money she's making. There's a secret right there. Right there, there's a secret. You must look at the duration of Owami's videos. It will tell you something. Owami can upload 3 videos, but the duration is actually fine. Some of them is 15 minutes. Some of them it's 10 minutes. She hardly have a 5-minute video. Go check that one. She hardly, not to say she doesn't, she hardly have videos of just 5 minutes. Owami will upload a video of 25 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I've checked her introduction. Owami, she's got this thing, you are a superstar. You know that. That alone, it plays around 30 seconds. That introduction. After that, Owami will then put the ad where she tells you if you want to advertise sort of what. That is another 30 seconds. Then she will come and do the introduction. I calculated that at time 2.5 minutes just for the introduction. You haven't gotten into the video. 2-point-something minutes just for the introduction alone. But let's talk about that alone. The algorithm doesn't necessarily say, Owami, you had in this introduction. It calculates as the video duration. So if Owami, for instance, plays that, you will notice that maybe 2 minutes late, 2 minutes before she even starts, there's already an ad. Maybe when you click the video, there was an ad that introduced you to the video. Then 2 minutes, she hasn't even started with the video. Already there's another ad. Just on the introduction, already there's another ad. How many ads will play in Owami's videos? You know what I'm saying? If the video is that long, you're gonna have a lot of ads that are going to play on Owami's video. So Owami has structured this thing around there to say, I'm not gonna be the lady that has a lot of videos, but I'm gonna be the lady that has got maybe 1 video with too much time. Then the question is, how do you benefit from uploading videos that are long? Well, this is where it benefits you. On YouTube, as soon as your video exceeds 10 minutes, you open all the ads on that video. All source of ads comes in, and YouTube invests much more ads in longer videos. One of the things that you need to learn when you learn about YouTube, they actually want people to create videos. They like people to create videos above 12 minutes. So Owami mastered that, understood that, and she will create videos of 23 minutes, 24 minutes. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why she does that. From an AdSense point of view, Owami will make much more money than you who create 2 minutes videos. Some of you, most of you in fact, who create 2 minute videos maybe have more views than her, but because she has activated that, you find that one video gives her a lot of amount that you wouldn't even equate to. Number two, her biggest advantage being the fact that she's got a lot of following. Number three, this following then create the momentum now. So Owami will release a video at midnight. The other time she did a live, it's dark. But guess what? A person who wanna know what Owami was saying in that live video that was dark, people watch that video. Probably that video, I'm making an example, it's 30 seconds long. The fact that it's 30 seconds long, how many ads will play in that 30 second long videos? Man, contrary, you have Ndivhu. Ndivhu doesn't upload longer videos. Ndivhu will give you a 2 minute video, one point something minute video, done. But she uploads a lot of them. Do you see what I'm saying? Then you've got Owami, 3 videos, but they are longer. Guys, you see, if you don't understand this, you never understand YouTube. In YouTube, guys, in order for you to be successful in YouTube, you need to learn from the best and understand how they do things and understand why they do things and what makes them successful at what they do. You educate your audience. And I know you will argue and say, but people don't have data. No. Why is it that Owami has got views while doing longer videos? There are people who are willing to buy data because there's so much, they love Owami to that extent. Whatever Owami says, it's gold. So you educate your audience. If you educate them to watch 3 or 3 minute video, it's okay. Your audience will only. But if you want to attract audience that watch longer videos, then your video itself have to be informative as well. You know what I'm saying? From the first until the last. But I've brought you 2 giants as far as YouTube is concerned, and those 2 giants are doing exceptionally well. You know what I'm saying? But they are using 2 different styles, and yet they are successful in 2 different styles, and they've got complete different approach to this thing called YouTube, yet they are that successful on YouTube. What's left for you is for you to get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this thing. I want, you know, when I have done everything, when I've said everything, I want a younger person that watch these videos. Do not just consume for the sake of entertainment. But if you want to get into the space, get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think you want to know about YouTube as a business, YouTube as a way of making money. Because we're gonna get into podcast. I'm gonna explain more about the likes of MacG, the likes of DJ Smooth, the Hustler's Corner. I'm getting into that as well. I'm gonna explain the benefit of running a podcast. You know what I'm saying? We are getting there. But I want you to get into the comment section below. You tell me what you want to learn about YouTube. Things that you want to master about YouTube. And I'm going to tell you what. I record these on just a phone. So if I do that, just a phone, why don't you take your phone and do something about it? You cannot be complaining to the government. The government this, the government that, the government this, the government that. What are you doing? What are you doing with just your smartphone? If a smartphone has brought so much success to Owami, to Ndivhu, to Simsright, to Lasizwe, okay, maybe Lasizwe didn't start, I don't know, maybe it didn't start with a phone, but yeah, I'm just naming the ones that I know that they started with a phone. If it was capable of bringing them so much success, then what stops you? Why are you procrastinating? Why are you complaining about government creating jobs? The government will never create jobs for you. You've got to act on something. And that something is take your smartphone and do something. If you don't know, ask me. I'll deliver something that you need to know about business, about YouTube as a business. Till the next episode, good people, please take care.